Oh, yo, what is up, guys? It's Chai Guy, and I'm back with another video. Actually, a podcast video. Today I'm here with Chris, and this stream is sponsored by G Fuel. You can get your G Fuel products at gfuel.com slash G Guy for 15% off. So without further ado, uh, Chris, you want to introduce yourself or get this started?
Sure, my name is Chris Crooklyn _11. I'm one of the best Kill Floor 2 players in the world, and that's all I gotta say.
Alright, cool. Pump this up a little bit. So, you've seen this game progress over time. What are your thoughts on it so far? Just like the progression of the game in general.
Uh, I feel like it's simple, honestly. Like, it really hasn't really made that many improvements. Uh, all the Zeds are really the same. They only made like a few bosses. No new perks. I can't really say there's really been any improvements. There's just new guns, new weapons. That's really it.
Okay. So, here's another question. Alright. I got a solution to fix that audio or something. I'll mute my mic every time you're about to talk so you won't hear it, okay?
I don't hear it right now.
You don't hear it right now?
Nah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, um, so what was your most challenging moment or time out of all the games where you're playing this? Like, what was your most challenge? What was the most hardest thing you had to accomplish?
Mm, nothing really. I feel like I need like a better example of challenging. Like what
Like,
you really mean by
if
that?
it for instance if it were last man standing clutch four wave type deal, or a last man standing boss kill or something like that. Have you had any achievements that you actually had to work for and felt proud of playing this game?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is for everybody. If you're that good at the game, your whole team dies and you just clutch out for 2 rounds straight. 10 rounds, 9 and 10. And yeah, that's really it. I do that a lot.
Okay. So talking about the tournament a little bit, it is like a 6 man. You do have to have a 6 man squad, and then I'll register your team in the bracket, and then you guys get a chance to play. So hypothetically, not right now though, if if let's say you were to come in and you had to hurry up and pick a 6 man, so you and including five others, who would you pick?
I don't even know. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know. That's hard. Like off the top of my head, I can probably give you like 3 people. Do you want me to say them or?
Uh, yeah, I know picking players is difficult enough, let alone just saying who's better than who or whatever, because people can obviously get in their feelings and think that
Yeah.
someone is better than one person or whatever. Um, but yeah, I've always had I think my top 5 or top 10 has been consistent ever since 2019, 2018.
Who are those people?
What'd you say?
I say, who are those people that are at the top rank for you?
Uh, my no. Okay, so my number one was like always Draciro. Uh, he pulled off some clutches here and there. I don't see him on
Bless
this
you.
game as much as he is. He was playing before, but definitely is a strong berserker and a
Mm.
medic. Strong berserker slash medic. Uh, my second would have to be Omer Senpai. Uh, he, I think he's just all around good with every perk. Uh, he's one of those. Um, my third probably have to be the person who I'm living with right now, Forsen. Um,
Yeah. Yeah,
he's
he's good. Good demolitionist.
yeah, he switched over. I don't know why, but he was a berserker man. He switched over to demo. I didn't really ask him about it. Like ever since I've been living here since past like couple weeks, but uh, he's been playing pretty good. Even though he does play late at night. He has a sort of a schedule mishap or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I feel you.
But four for me would have the fourth spot. Um, I'd have to pick probably JBA.
Yeah.
I'd have
Yeah,
to.
I'm familiar with her.
I'd
Go
probably
ahead.
say JBA would probably be higher than Omer. Yeah, but I just put my friend at top five because he's my friend. I stick up
Yeah.
for my friends, but yeah, definitely JBA has to be in there. Uh, and Sleepy 420. Uh, I'll put him at the number five spot. I don't know if you know who that is, but like he's a good commando. He plays mostly gun perks.
I don't think so. But JBA is most definitely up there.
Yeah, yeah. Like like me and you, we're definitely gonna know. Like it's such a small community that we almost basically know everybody and like how they play and whatever. Uh, but yeah, those are just some of my good friends who I just hang out and play with all the time, and who I know like could
Won't die.
be reliable. Basically,
Yeah.
just yeah, it's just like communication, teamwork, and reliability, man. I think those are the three important things to a
I
team.
agree. I totally agree.
Oh,
Because right now it's really just heavily people just think getting the most kills is like making you the best player, but it's not. It's really just communication, being on point, and keeping each other alive.
yeah.
You got my back, I got your back. But that's hard to find. That's the thing.
So, okay, let me ask you another question. Uh, so have you had any like perk main transitions where you like weren't feeling a perk for a certain amount of time, so you had to switch over, or were you just like consistent like throughout the entire like time you were playing the game?
Uh, I wouldn't say that. I've been more of a support main for literally the duration of Killing Floor. Then I branched out to survivalist and medic, and that's really all I've been going through. But now I'm on a gunslinger. It's I, but those three that I just named, those are my favorite all time. I used to be a good berserker, but that nerf, yeah, let's not even
Yeah.
talk about that.
So So, a lot. What? Okay, so all of the people that like I've had on this podcast, I think I've had about like eight, 8 or 9 people on this podcast, and I've asked all of them like this question: uh, Do you think there's going to be a Killing Floor 3, or do you think they're just going to keep adding stuff to this game?
There better be a Killing Floor 3. That's all I'm saying. And yes, I believe so. I believe so because there's so much. Like they can just improve on so much, and like Killing Floor 2 is just like it's old. It's old. You can't just keep adding new things to an old game. Like your community is waiting for a new game to drop. Like if we're looking at Killing Floor 1 to 2, the changes are there. Let's be real. Like the graphics, the guns, it's there.
I'd
Everybody
imagine
enjoyed.
that they'd have like the money to do it because I'm just imagining all the money that they people sunk into like Tripwire in terms of
Yeah,
like buying like the
weapons
seasonal
and skins. Yep,
passes, guns,
boxes.
skins.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, they be overpricing that too. That's just me.
yeah. Just I'm one of those that just buys everything. Like I'm not saying I have everything, but like I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. But yeah. Uh, so among is another controversial one. Uh, among like the most hated slash toxic people, like I've always thought it was like because this dude, me and him like went back and forth. Ever since I made the first tournament, I've like caught him in 4K, just like going behind another player's back, and I don't want to get into details, but like I always thought Mystery Rush was like the most one of the most toxic people. Like I want to know your like
Mr.
most
Rush.
toxic, like hated people like you think are in this game.
I've heard of Mystery Rush. I've played with them a few times. I
Yeah.
feel, but I can't like really remember his like playing style. I know he wasn't like top notch
Mm-hmm.
because usually when I play, I'm usually second, first, and doing a lot. But toxicity wise, like I said before, getting kills and thinking you're the best player. That's really the most agitating thing to me. It's all about keeping your team alive and surviving the wave.
Mm-hmm.
Like people get scared when they hear that flesh pound come. Like I'm trying to tell you, once that flesh pound or Scrakes come in, everybody's mood changes. They're like, "Yeah, we gotta move. What should I do? How? No, no. How am I going to survive this? Do I run? Stay with the team? Do I go solo? Like it's just I don't really have people on my mind that are toxic at this moment. I can't really think of anybody, but I can just name like the situations.
Yeah, like I've had like some of the players, like even like Captain Snow's on here, said that
Oh
like
God.
yeah, I yeah, it was a little bit of an interrogation there, from my end because I had an interview. The part of the interview was about the pedophile allegations, which he
Oh
denied.
wow.
Uh, but
Oh wow.
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Uh, but he
That's not
always
funny.
thought that word for word was more toxic because I've been kicked from her squad, who was Crazy Cat, this the Psalm dude, these like avatars, like a donkey or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and like this Hawaiian dude, I forget his name. Like they'll literally kick you like over an ammo pack. Like if you grab an ammo pack, they'll just immediately kick you because they all of their reliability and like their cares for on Crazy Cat, which like who is known for being a medic main in this game.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, but
pretty good one,
I don't know.
if you ask me.
Yeah, like I could pick the. If you ask me to name like handful of medics, like like I mean I know you're in the conversation. I know Vithar is. I know Mystery Rush is in the conversation. I know Amiku Mami is, even though he hasn't been playing as much. Crazy Cat. Um, yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of good ones who they're. I think there are two type of medics, and I'm not gonna say the support and combat ones because that's kind of cliche, and I think
Yeah,
that's self-explanatory. But I think the two type of medics, like in my opinion, are like just the ones that'll like use their armor and use their like tanking abilities to kind of block oncoming attacks just to like take hits for teammates and like
teammates. Yep.
heal them too. There are
Hmm.
other type of medics that just like what you said, like go for kills and all that, and
Yeah.
just like only use their darts and stuff, like kind of go try hard mode and just kind of you know try to be the top or whatever.
Yeah, when I play medic, I feel like I'm a little mixed. I don't. I wouldn't say I go for kills because I'm nowhere near the top of the leaderboard when I go for kills with medic. Like I feel like that's super hard. But like if my whole team dies, like medic is just so OP. Like I'm able to clutch easily. Like just give me the hemo goblin. What's it called? The medic shotgun, and it's just easy. Like I'll always try to get my teammates out of there. Like I always try to heal, always try to keep them alive. But once that time comes when I need a clutch with medic, it's easy.
I agree. Um, so uh, when do you usually do 10 waves?
Yes.
Like I don't know what you do. Like I always thought you were like 4 and 7 waves, but
No.
like to me, like I don't care as long as I like play the game with like uh team that knows it's gonna work for me, or like I'll try like uploading like these videos like trying to get a struggling team a win or something like that. Like
Uh,
have you ever put yourself in that situation though? Like where you were on a struggling team and you felt like you had to put like all your skills and effort in just to get them a win?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Cuz
That's
yeah, a lot of people who like kind of claim or say they're the best like probably like would have to come up with some clips or something. Some like let me see the receipts of them doing something like that or whatever. Uh, yeah, because like I don't know, just anyone making big claims like that, like yeah, you gotta have like some type of resume to back your skills up. I guess I don't know.
yeah, I feel you. Like I feel like if you play with me and I'm playing medic, I feel like you should already know.
Right. Um. So What for like bosses? Easiest to hardest. What would you?
Abomination is easiest.
Mm-hmm.
Matriarch is actually whoa, my fault. Abomination, King Flesh Pound, Matriarch, then Patriarch. Hans is the worst.
You said
I could,
Patriarch is the worst?
second,
Oh,
not
second one.
second best.
And Hans is first?
The best, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but Abomination is the worst by far.
Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. A lot of people are saying just to take that boss out and just add a completely new one. Uh,
Yeah.
but when I made my tournament like a year ago, uh, Team C, who was Woe, Suidam, Loser Ninja, Mage Druid Sport,
Okay.
uh, who else was on that team? Church Fat, uh, there was one other one. I think it was Slap McPunch or I forget the other guy, but I think he was a demo. Um, they had every time they were on Boss Wave, and Boss Waves was like, I think Boss Waves were like 10 or 15 points. They had Hans 3 times in a row.
Oh man.
Like, I know, like, if I had that, like, type of chance or type of, like, if I was put in a position where I had Hans 3 times, like, I think I'm winning like 2 out of 3 times. If I obviously if you gave me let me pick my squad and all that, yeah, I think I'd be 2 for 3 from Hans, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think is the best boss by far?
Uh, it would have to be between Matriarch or Hans, but
Really?
yeah, because ever since I've been playing Survivalist and using that shrink ray just to like put that on Hans, his
Mm-hmm.
damage goes down a lot since he's like little.
Yeah.
Um, and then people start going after him like crazy. And his missiles really don't do anything like when he's small too. I think they reduced it to like 50 damage, like 50% damage. Uh, yeah, I think uh, I'd say Matriarch would be worse than Hans because I think that gun would be hard to take out if like you were last man, because I'm thinking like last
Yeah.
man standings for each boss. Like you would have a better chance against Abomination, uh, better chance against Patriarch, Abomination, Patriarch, King FP, uh, Matriarch, and Hans. Yeah, I'll put Matriarch at 4.
I don't know. Hans just he finds a way to get to you if you're the last one standing.
Mm-hmm.
Like once he kills two people on your team, it's just like he's a problem. He's a
I've
S tier
been
problem.
in those situations where Hans was literally like an inch or centimeter away from getting his shield down or to just dying in general, and people
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, their freaking heart dropped or whatever, and like their bodies started like they go south and they just like choked.
I've seen it as well.
Yeah. I've had those times too. I mean, like, not saying that doesn't happen to me. It definitely does, but uh, just gets the best of us.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that feeling. Like it's like that feeling where you're kicking yourself in the head, where you're like, you could have went back and did so many changes or whatever.
Yeah, I feel you.
Uh, so I have to think of this another question. When did you first start playing this game?
Hold on. Let me, let me check something now. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
So 2019 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably same with me. I've been playing it ever since like Ashwood Asylum came out.
Yeah.
So 2018, 19. Uh, so um, like let's say like if they were to make this new game, do you think they'd be adding like new bosses too? Do you think the bosses are gonna stay the same? Or do you
Uh,
think if they made this new the KF3, do you think the structure of it is gonna stay the same, or do you think it's they're gonna add completely new stuff?
yeah, I think the structure is going to stay the same. I feel like Patriarch and Hans are always going to be there because they've been there since the beginning. I don't know why they would change that. Um, yeah, if you look at Killing Floor 1 through 2, everything's been the same. So I wouldn't really see how they would change it up like that.
Mm,
Like I don't see how like what they would do differently.
right. Um. So let's say like have you ever just like put yourself like some of those types of uh situations where like do you like oh actually here's here's a different question, like do you like holdout spots better or like just running around and killing stuff with your team?
It's really whatever my team is comfortable with. I can do either or.
Oh, okay. I definitely do prefer more holdout spots better. um
Yeah, I could guess that. You're always trying to do these challenges.
yeah. um yeah, there's been like I've reached out to a few people ever since I made like this new tournament. uh I know JBA wasn't interested. um who was it? It was freaking Neo tried convincing me to like change the structure or change almost everything to my tournament because the if you look on that flyer that I sent you, the rules are there, like the point system, hell on
Hmm.
earth only. uh you could only one perk, like no duplicates per
Yep.
player basically. And he tried. making me change it to like gun perks only, no medic,
What?
like weapon, like there was even like weapon limitations. Like he said, like something I don't know, like something like Berserker can only have nail gun and like another weapon, and
That's dumb.
Sharpshooter can only have this. And I was like,
Nah, if it's part of the game, then
like,
you should be able to play anything.
don't you
Except
think
for the
that's gonna
duplicates,
be
I
like too
understand.
confusing? Like, how are people gonna remember that?
Yeah, I agree.
Uh, but he did make everyone's throwing suggestions out there to me ever since like I put this out there, and I've been taking some careful considerations, like because I'll definitely make like this tournament that I'm making right now and like a harder one, since people are some like of the tryhards are like backing away from it, like a nightmare one where it's like no something like no medic, uh um and whatever. I don't want to add too much limitations, but basically a lot of tryhards are saying like no demo, no firebug, just gun perks, uh maybe a Zerker, and no medic. Uh and they were saying like Santa's Workshop or whatever, like the really really hard maps like Lockdown,
Yeah,
like Descent, whatever. But
yeah, that's too many limitations.
yeah, yeah. Um yeah, just I don't know. I think um it definitely like gave me a lot to think about, man. Like, cause there were even like, cause whenever I was hopping on PC and I was just playing games, there's like some PC players who were watching my streams, and they're most of them were just asking me about the tournament that I made last year. It's like, are you making another one? Are you making another one? It's like all these people were just like wanting to just have a chance to like compete, play
Yeah,
competitively. And I was like, I don't know. Uh, so basically, that's why, because it's like, I guess it was just high demand, because people just wouldn't stop asking me about it.
I feel like this competition can bring the community together. To be honest, like it can really show people like how to really play, how to survive for one, and yeah, I feel like this is really a good thing. Competition's always a good thing if you don't look at it negatively.
Yeah, yeah. Um, like, I just found out, uh, like that tournament that I made, like that was the very like first one, like the first KF2 tournament on PS4. Like, cause I looked it up. I looked at KF2 tournaments for PS4, and I couldn't find any like later dates. So I think mine was. I'm pretty sure mine was the first. Like,
I gotta clap that up. Shy guy, you single-handedly bringing the Kill for community together.
I mean, like I try to like bring
Bring it to new heights.
just like the people don't talk, from toxic players to good players to tryhards. I try to bring them all together. I mean, like like yeah, just like you said, like it's a big, it's a small community. Everyone should like just intertwine with each other and just like
Yep.
compete just for fair play. I mean, I shot the. I'm not saying like first one had my first one had like some setbacks because like midway through the tournament there was an update and that sparked like a whole bunch of controversial like meetings here and there and saying like we should just do a restore. Some teams were just saying like reset like round two or round one, and I don't know. There's just a lot of disagreements just from like different aspects, just from the update like hitting us in the middle of the tournament to just controversial stuff like people like bringing bringing some people in and like not anyone letting anyone know about it when they like because everybody had like a set roster in the beginning and they could just kept adding players in and
Yeah.
people thought that wasn't really fair. There was and the biggest one that wasn't controversial that was like hard evidence was whenever like okay I'll just say it whenever like I Highlander reached out to me, sent me the screenshots of him like having having the conversation with him, and because I think Highlander needed one more player for her team, and she reached out to him. It said, "Hey, we need one more player for this tournament that Chai Guy's doing. You want to like help us out?" He looked at their team. He saw that she had Cherokee. It was her Cherokee, super fantastic, and some other like not real big names in the community. Like I don't know them, but
Yeah.
uh, and he thought like I guess it coming from his mindset is like wow this team's gonna suck. So he said
Oh.
no I'm good. He basically just said I'm too busy. I can't make the tournament or else I would.
Yeah.
So Highlander screenshotted that and literally like a couple of days after like whenever team A when he saw that team A won their first round he immediately jumped in with them to the second round like to the semifinals basically and said hey can I join your guys team
So
like I
Team
don't
Five
know who
only had.
reached out to
I
who.
mean, my fault.
I'm
Team
assuming
A
one
only
of
had
the
five
players
people.
like unknowingly like called up Mystery Russ and said hey join our team. He was like sure.
Mm.
So that kind of like hit me like in a different way because me and so many other players from different teams had this conversation. I know Procore said like something like I know none of us in here would have done anything like that.
Yeah. So Team A only had five people to start off with, and then they
No,
made it.
Team A had like a full squad, and they were just trying to like basically improve their squad. If you know what I'm saying, because they had like okay medic, they wanted to have a better medic. Like they
Nah,
were
nah.
taking like people from the original roster and just building
Subbing them out.
like a super team out of it without me knowing.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. I didn't really, because there were basically no rules at the time, so
Yeah.
I get why they did that. So I should just like yeah, me and Voodoo were exchanging some words and saying like they should just be more like just be clear on like some of the team rules too, and just the like instead of the game rules.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you start off with one team and you make it to the next, you shouldn't sub out for anything.
Yeah, yeah. There were a bunch of people that just they just kicked out and said we don't want you anymore. Like imagine just put yourself in one of their guys' shoes, like them telling you saying, "Hey, you're not good enough, so we're basically kicking you out." Like just imagine that, bro.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, I can't really speak for anyone, bro, but I know if you're giving given sorry given rather an opportunity where there's you have the opportunity to be on a team, compete competitively, and work together. Like I'm definitely going to try and help you guys the best I can.
yeah.
Like I don't know, maybe I'm just ranting a little bit, but uh I just felt bad for the people that just got swept under the rug and just uh like got kicked out basically. And I'm not even you know Team H Highlanders team, it wasn't even that roster that I just mentioned to you.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that at the beginning. I think she had only 2 or 3 players, and they weren't even max level. Like people were just uh, went in the Facebook community to try promoting this tournament, and it was like, "Hey, I'll do it." It's like I assumed they were really good or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
but whenever they joined, I just saw level 12 gunslingers, level 15 zerkers. I was like, bro, like you you
That's not gonna work.
knowingly just said okay to my tournament. Why didn't you tell me? Like,
Yeah.
but that's what she had to deal with, and I guess I had a little bit of empathy for her, and just basically said, well, I mean, like, if you can reach out to enough people, and if you can reach out to some friends who you play with on a daily basis and gather a team, I'll because I gave her an original roster before with those 2 people, those low levels that I mentioned.
Yeah.
I'll uh, be the bearer of bad news and just tell them hey, uh, you guys gotta go because you're too low level and you can't I don't think you cannot like provide enough to like
Help your
survive
team.
on a hell on
Yeah.
earth competitive team. I feel
Mm.
like I wasn't being objective about them personally. I was being objective about their uh playstyle and how they were performing on the game.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like to solve that problem, they should have every team should have at least one sub. So you have your main six, and if someone can't join, you still got that one sub you can come in, bring in, and boom. But they gotta tell you about that one sub though. Like every team has one sub. Basically, what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, Team F had mentioned this to me. It's hey, which won the whole thing. By the way, they were really good, even though they had 2 demos, and they were just really just bringing the damage in. But a lot of
Yeah.
I could see from a lot of tryhards' point of view, but they were just doing had no skill. But I give them credit where it's due. They won the whole thing. They
Uh,
like did they did it as a team, so I give them props.
Yeah.
But they had one sub in like whenever like Coffee Zombie, I think her name is for Coffee Zombie 420. She's from Australia. She said, "Hey, we have a full team, but we have some extra players too." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." But I think the only time where they had to use a sub player, like you said, was during the grand finals.
Uh-huh.
When Coffee Zombie, like, I guess she was midway in the tournament. She had an injury or something,
Yeah.
and so like her boyfriend or whatever subbed in for her. So yeah, I mean like that you mentioned that I had to like throw that out there, but
Yeah.
I was almost tempted myself to help to like put myself in there and just say hey, if you really need like another player, Highlander, like I'll join. But even though like I made this whole thing like, but I was trying my hardest just to help her because again, like I said, I had empathy for her. Uh,
Yeah.
but a lot of my friends were in this tournament. Like you gotta realize, like whoa, Team C, like Master Strange Low was Team A. Goom Grim Reaper was on his team. Mystery Rush was on their team. Uh, Team E was Procore, Starberry, Andresco was Team D. Uh, he had like Crisp. Andresco's team like performed really well, even though like it was almost a tiebreaker in the first round.
Mm.
Team A like had a perfect game, like on. Uh, they basically had a perfect game on like the time where it counted, because I think they one death equaled like -1 point, so they couldn't lose any type of points. So they pulled
Yeah.
off a perfect 10 wave power core match with
Dang.
Hans.
Jeez.
No one died, and that's how they beat Team D, which is
Dang.
probably one of the best performances I've probably ever seen.
When did you do this tournament the first time?
When did I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around June time, so last month of last year.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I still have some of the videos up on my channel. You can watch them. I recorded all the matches. Uh, like, yeah, I recorded all the stream like heats or tournament like matches, games,
Uh huh.
whatever, like concurrently. So the first team that had to play, I recorded it. But yeah, there were. I think each of them were like a couple hours long. I think the longest one was like 5 hours.
Hmm.
I was so tired because they wanted to do it during like 11 p.m. So, uh, I mean, it was fun, at least for me. But I think everybody like had fun, like up until like I said, there were like some uh like arguments here and there about like the one of the updates and how they changed the berserker, that that
Yeah.
was during like when we had this, that's when they fucked the berserker up, so a lot of people were mad, not specifically at me because I didn't do anything, but just at the update.
Yeah, that Berserker update messed up Berserker for me. Truly, it truly did.
Yeah. Um, we're about like 50 minutes in. I only make like podcasts like an hour long, so we got like 10 minutes left.
Alright.
Is there anything like you would like to say about like me or the tournament or a few players that you had in mind, or just anything like in general?
Um, yeah, I feel like in the Killing Floor community, some people have a negative view on you. But for me, I feel like they mistaken you telling them what to do for being competitive and wanting to win. That's really all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say names, but that's what I get from people.
Yeah, I mean, like I honestly like felt that way too. I mean, like whenever like I was watching like which this was a PC tournament, like it was after mine. I think Richard Dangles made it. He's like a KF2 popular dude.
Mm-hmm.
He like made this huge PC Killing Floor 2 tournament. There was a CD, like controlled difficulty, which is like really, really hard. Um, but yeah, the production value on that was like really, really crazy because they had like commentators, they had like different camera angles and stuff. Like,
Uh,
imagine watching like, have you ever seen like esports Rocket League?
I know of it, but I've never watched it.
Oh, okay, well, it was basically that type of production value. Like,
Uh,
like for this one, like I know a few people reached out to me, but like I'm just gonna say it. If I had like a few people and it could be anyone like moderators, judges, commentators. Like if I had like somewhat of a team to just help me out with this, so
yeah.
because mind you that I was doing everything by myself. Like I was the one like doing the commentating, doing the judging, doing the bracket, like everything. Like it stressed me out, but at the same time, I was happy because it was something that like I put my love into because I love this game and I wanted to do it for people.
Uh,
Um, yeah, it was just like if I had like a team like that where I just didn't have to like really stress myself out over something like that, like it'd make me a lot happier, I guess.
I feel like it was a good move for you to do it by yourself the first time because you really understood the rules when nobody else really didn't.
Yeah.
So now that you know everything, now you can add to it, make some changes, make the rules a little bit more clear, and then now make your own commentary team and score and breakdown for everything. So really, I feel like that's positive in your direction.
Yeah. Um, and there was just like whenever I was talking to like individual players on different teams, they were just like we were just playing for fun, like outside of the tournament, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they were just saying, "So is this sponsored by Tripwire? Is Tripwire helping you out?" It's like, no, no, nobody's
No.
helping me out. Like, no one's giving me any type of money. Like, this is all I'm doing it from the technology and devices and products that I have right now. like it's a bit like an entrepreneur where like I'm not making money off of this, but it's a non-profit
Yeah.
tournament thing I'm doing for you guys. If anything, I lost money because I like gave uh, the winners $1,200 in cash altogether.
Damn.
Yeah, so that took a huge chunk. I mean, it didn't really take a huge chunk because like I had about like $30,000 in my account at the time.
Uh huh.
So I just said, what the hell?
Hey,
But
people need to be thinking your generosity.
some players are just like bringing that up and using that against me. Like you you paid players that didn't deserve to win, or you paid players that just cheesed their way to a win. It's like I'm just saying,
Hey,
like, well, no. I mean, like, I made the tournament. I set up the rules. Everybody abided by the rules basically, and I'm a man of my word. If I said I was gonna pay the winners, I pay the winners. Not in a timely manner, but I still paid them. So.
pay them. Yeah, that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
You got a system that works now. A prize pool that's affordable.
Yeah. For this one, like, yeah, I posted it on the flyer. Like, I'm just gonna order trophies, which are a lot cheaper, and just like put their gamer tags on the trophy and just say like KF2 KF2 PS4 Grand Champs uh season 2
Mm-hmm.
whatever, because like instead of just giving someone money, like I feel like a win for them like would be a lot more like it'd be more like, for lack of a better term, like more satisfying,
Yeah,
because you'll have something to show for it rather than just me giving you money and just like spending it and just saying, "Oh, I won that tournament."
yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. But yeah, I think just like giving them trophies and just like them like putting it like next to their PC or whatever, and just looking at that and saying like, "Oh wow, I remember that." Like,
Yeah, yeah, 100% get what you're saying.
yeah, yeah.
But also, other people might also want to join because of that money.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, if you like,
that's just opinion.
yeah, yeah, like one of the players, I think it was Harry Beaver or whatever, Harry D. Beaver. Uh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
he was like, thanks, man. I needed this, man. I wanted to get myself through college or whatever, and like, this really helped me out. And so, like, yeah, I felt pretty good about that. So, yeah, I mean, like, I love helping people out. I mean, like, uh, it's like it's like a I feel like it's a neutral thing for me. It's like a lot of people hate me for it. A lot of people love me for it. It's like at the end of the day, I wanted to do something that I wanted to do, and I want people to
Hmm.
have fun. And I think mostly, almost everybody in this tournament had fun.
Yeah. Hey, to the people that didn't like it, you got to tell them to win.
Yeah.
If they don't like it, they gotta win.
Well, we've hit that hour mark. Thank you for coming on, bro. Thank you for just uh, coming on here, sharing your thoughts on things, sharing your thoughts on this
Absolutely.
game, the state of this game, the tournament and stuff, and Is there any last words or final thoughts you want to get out there, or you just want to leave it out with the outro?
All I gotta really say is respect this man, Chai Guy. He's putting Killing Floor 2 on the map. Honestly, Killing Floor as a whole on the map. And that's really it. That's really it.
Alright, guys, you heard it there from Chris. Go to my YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Gaming, all at Chi Guy. Make sure you watch my videos. I'll keep you guys posted on this upcoming tournament, and I'll keep making videos in general, just entertaining you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.